Hey gang, thought I might share one with you. This is a VY Commodore, I think. This applies to VT through to VX, VZ, VY. It's the VT shape. You know the shape. American guys know them as a Pontiac. This applies to that car as well, and I'm going to talk about the front end bushes and what happens is and what happens to the bushes. Now I'm going to put you guys down here. Like that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get this to do what it's supposed to do. You just look for it. Maybe as I took the foot off the brake it all went well, that's the lower control arm bushes. We're going to replace them. Quite easy job. So we're raised up in the air, and you don't really even need to take the wheels off. It's just that I'm going to put pads in it later. But you can see what our issue is. It's just hammered the crikeys out of that bushing, and this is to and fro's really easily. What we call the Z bar. It's just a radius rod. And these bushes here are also going to get changed. These front bushes. Now if you can see, these are oil filled by the way. Now if you can see cracks in there, that means the damage is already done internally of these. And these over here will be original. We're going to change those, and they are an original type that I'm going to put back on it. You can get a 3-piece or a 4-piece. That you can move the centre to and fro, give you more caster or less caster. These ones will do us. The ones that are damaged in the arm there, I'm going to be using a Nolithane one. Reason being that I can save him money and me time. Because if I put a push-in bush, a press-in bush up in here, if I put a press-in bush up in here, I'll need to remove the entire arm. That means breaking the ball joint loose and all that stuff. As it is, all I'll need to do is undo this nut. The 4 securing nuts around this front bush, the big nut in the eye on this front of it, slide that out of there, and bang, piece of cake. I'll get bits and pieces of it, and we'll catch up when it's time to get rid of that one. We don't even have to push it out, we just bash it out with hammer. There we go. I'm holding you sideways just because that's the way I can hold you. I'm just going to give that a whack with a hammer, see? It's a ball peen hammer. Maybe I can show you from here. Just got to give it a whack with a hammer. And they come out. The more knackered they are, the easier they come out. Sometimes you might find yourself having to just trim that little bit off the edge there, just give it a wallop, but they'll come out. So I simply just push a bush in each side. There's a little sleeve that goes in the front section. We'll then take out Z bar. Stick him up in the forward hole first. Then put him in the back hole, like so. Like so. Grab our big bugger, put him on the back there. Our new, sorry I said mount, but it's not a mount of course, it's a suspension bush. You see that? Look. Whack. It's in spot right there. We'll put all the nuts and shit back on it. There you go. It literally took 10 minutes once I had it in the air. And pointless going to have a wheel alignment now, because these are not, the caster is not adjustable unless you pull the front bushes out and put shims, take away washers, bits and pieces to move this forward or backwards. I leave it at the factory. So at any rate, time to get on to the other side now. We'll knock this one over. Yep. Both are now done. Plenty of schmoo around there. Don't forget that when you put it on the ground is when you want to tighten these up. You just nip them up. Mate, half an hour maximum, I reckon. Maximum. Tools I used a rattle gun on the back nut, on the back of that arm, 32mm. This is the big front arm, front nut. 15/16 I'm using. I used a big ring spanner to break it loose, and then I ratcheted it off with that, because you can't get a rattle gun up in there really. 13mm socket for the little ones on the front, these little fellas. And that's it, and the hammer of course to encourage it to come apart. That's all you need in half an hour. So that's an easy one. Check you later. Have yourselves a good one. Check you later.